So you're in your 40s, your 50s, or your 60s. You're well educated, you own your own business or run a business, and you're very successful. In fact, you're succeeding in pretty much every area of your life except one. You're overweight. Hello, my name is Dr. David Plourdé. I'm a nutrition scientist and exercise scientist, and I'm the founder of the Plourdé Institute, a world leader in science-based weight loss. Could it be that the problem that's interrupting or preventing you from making progress could be the result of an enzyme suppression in your fat cells? Well, that's exactly the correct answer. In the late 90s, I developed a non-invasive technique to monitor this special enzyme called hormone-sensitive lipase. And over the course of 3 human trials, answering to the Institutional Review Board, I was able to develop a full scientific methodology to control this enzyme. I'd like to introduce you to a good friend of mine and client named Dr. Howard Jacob. Howard Jacob received a Bachelor's of Science in Biology. He received a Ph.D. in Pharmacology. He's a world-renowned scientist and geneticist who helped to map the human genome. I met Howard Jacob 4 months ago. He came to the Plourdé Institute for a half-day science-based weight loss assessment, and we placed him in a device called the BOD Pod. That day we measured that his total weight was 193 pounds, his muscles and bones weighed 139 pounds, and he had 53 pounds of fat. At that time, he had a full set of labs done, and it revealed that his blood sugar was elevated at 126, his cholesterol was elevated at 278, his triglycerides were elevated at 284, and he was frustrated. Well, we learned at the very beginning of his engagement that his fat cells indeed were in a state of suppression. And after we onboarded Mr. Jacob, we were able to reverse this enzyme suppression, and in 120 days, his body fat weight went from 53 pounds to 13 pounds. He lost 40 pounds of body fat weight, most of which came from the abdomen, and the 40 pounds represented a 74% reduction in fat weight. Not only that, he gained 8.9 pounds of muscle. He then went on to get a full set of labs at 4 months, just recently, and all aspects of his test results showed significant improvement. His fasting glucose went from 126, which was technically type 2 diabetic, to 88. His cholesterol was elevated and is normalizing from 278 to 220. His A1C went from 6.0 to 5.3, and his triglycerides went from 284 to 129. All of this occurred in just 4 months. Let's take a look at Mr. Jacob's before and after pictures. You can see from the front view dramatic fat loss in all areas of the body. On the side view, you can see that most of his fat loss occurred from the intra-abdominal cavity, hence the improvement in the labs. The rear view shows improved muscular definition in all areas. Does this intrigue you? If you'd like to get more information, you can go to theplourdéinstitute.com. You can send us a confidential note going to the Get Started page, or you can talk to a live person at our intake department at 844-756-8733. Thanks so much for watching.